Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel for another daily spoiler breakdown. Today is a beautiful day to dive back into the absolute madness of Los Angeles. We've got some wild, completely unhinged updates for Thursday, June 11th, so grab a coffee and let's get right into it. So, Hope Logan, what on earth is she doing? If you guys remember from a few weeks ago, Liam was practically begging her to leave Forrester Creations and jump ship to Katie's new fashion house. And Hope was like, absolutely not. I need to protect Hope for the future. I need my mom to take Steffy's job. But now, fast forward to June 11th and Hope is fully set up at Logan. She actually did it. She jumped ship. But here is the kicker, the absolute mess of it all. She hasn't told Brooke the truth. She told her mother that she is just taking a leave of absence from Forrester to figure out her next steps. A leave of absence. She is literally setting up a rival fashion line with Bill and Katie's money, and she's letting her family think she's just taking a mental health break. The Forresters think her departure is temporary. She didn't tell them it's permanent. Honestly, I can't even with Hope right now. She knows she is risking her entire relationship with Brooke by doing this. Brooke is going to absolutely lose her mind when she finds out she lied. She literally just lied to her mother's face. And let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture here. Donna warned Katie back in May. Donna literally told Katie to back off because poaching Hope would start a massive family feud. But Katie didn't listen. Katie never listens when she thinks she has the upper hand. Katie and Bill promised Hope all these resources and funding, and now Hope is super excited about the potential of her new line at Logan. It's like she's completely forgotten that her mother just made a seductive, highly inappropriate offer to Ridge to try and secure the co-CEO spot just to protect Hope. Brooke is out there throwing herself at Ridge, risking her own dignity to overthrow Steffy, all for Hope. And Hope is secretly working for Katie. It is a dumpster fire waiting to happen. The fans on social media have been saying for weeks that Hope needs to stand on her own 2 feet, but doing it by lying to her mother? What were the writers thinking? Or maybe it's genius. I don't know. I change my mind every 5 minutes with this show. Let's really think about Brooke and Katie's history for a second. This isn't just about business. It never is with the Logan sisters. Katie has always lived in Brooke's shadow. Always. From the Bill Spencer love triangle years ago to every single family dispute, Brooke always comes out on top. Brooke is the matriarch. So for Katie to swoop in, use Bill's money, and steal Brooke's daughter away to her own company, that is the ultimate revenge. Katie is playing chess while Brooke is playing checkers. Brooke is so hyper-focused on destroying Steffy at Forrester Creations that she doesn't even realize her own sister is dismantling her family from the inside. It's actually kind of brilliant on Katie's part. But it is going to shatter the Logan family. Donna's going to be caught right in the middle, crying, not knowing whose side to take. I feel bad for Donna, honestly. She tried to warn them. But wait, it gets weirder. Hope isn't doing this alone. She and Deke are working together. Yes, Deke. Deacon's son, Deke, who was just working at Il Giardino a few weeks ago and crying over his ex, Remy. Now he is apparently helping Hope blow everyone's minds with a new fashion collection? I mean, sure. Why not? The writers just love to give people new careers overnight. One day you're serving breadsticks, the next day you're an executive at a fashion startup. But honestly, I kind of love it. Deke has been through so much emotional turmoil lately, he needs a distraction. Hope and Deke are doing an internal fashion preview to give the Spencers a taste of what's in store. Can you imagine Bill Spencer sitting there critiquing hemlines? It's hilarious. But they need to keep this a strict corporate secret. Hope's position at the rival fashion house is highly classified. They plan to keep quiet on a need-to-know basis until they can launch the collection. Who actually believes this is going to end well? Secrets on this show last about as long as a cup of coffee. Someone is going to overhear something. They always do. Someone is going to be standing outside a slightly ajar door at Forrester or Logan and hear the whole thing. Maybe Steffy. God, imagine Steffi's face. Steffi is going to be so incredibly smug when she finds out Hope defected. She's going to tell Ridge, "I told you so. She's a traitor, just like the rest of the Logans." And Ridge will just stand there looking confused as usual. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. The tension is building up to a massive explosion. And I cannot stop thinking about Steffi. What happens when Steffi realizes that Hope is gone? At first, she might be thrilled. Steffi has wanted Hope out of Forrester for years. But then, the realization will hit her. Hope didn't just leave, she became direct competition. And she took Deke with her. And she has Spencer backing. Steffi's going to realize that Forrester Creations has a massive new rival right across town. And who is going to take the blame? Ridge. Because Ridge let it happen under his nose. So, what happens on Thursday? Hope receives some disappointing news. And honestly, it's about time she faced a hurdle. You can't just secretly start a fashion empire with zero hiccups. The spoilers say it might be some harsh criticism of her and Deke's new designs. Maybe the Spencers aren't as impressed as they thought they would be. Or maybe the news comes from outside. Because guess who is coming back to town? Fanny Grayson. Yes, the singer is returning, but she's playing a French fashion enthusiast. Because of course she is. The bold and the beautiful loves a random celebrity cameo where everyone acts like they are the most important person in the world. Fanny is supposed to be this huge fashion buff, and she might be coming to Forrester Creations to preview Eric's new couture collection. But the rumor is she might also drop by Logan. If Fanny Grayson looks at Hope and Deke's secret collection and hates it, that would explain the disappointing news. Imagine Hope risking her relationship with her mother, lying to the Forresters, starting a secret war, all to launch a line that a French fashion critic completely trashes. I would actually laugh. I might be being too harsh on Hope, but she kind of brought this on herself. Typical Hope, always jumping before she looks. And while all this corporate espionage is happening, we have to talk about the younger crowd. Because the love quadrangle is still a total mess. Let's talk about RJ. Poor, lonely RJ. Ever since Elektra reconnected her romance with Will, RJ has been struggling. He really thought he had a chance. He was pulling out all the stops, kissing her hand, channeling his inner Massimo Marone. But nope. Elektra went back to Will. After everything Ivy did, after the intercepted letter, after the huge fight, Elektra and Will actually fixed things. I mean, good for them, I guess? But it leaves RJ completely out in the cold. But RJ isn't suffering alone. He has been leaning on Dylan to cope. And you guys, I am totally here for this. Dylan is the real MVP of this entire storyline. She literally moved out of Will's beach house back in April just to preserve her friendship with Elektra, even though she clearly had feelings for Will. She is so selfless. And now, she and RJ are bonding. They are having breakfast together at the bikini bar. The bikini bar. We haven't had a good bikini bar scene in a minute. They both understand what the other is feeling. They are commiserating over their mutual pain. RJ lost Elektra, Dylan lost Will. It is the perfect setup for a rebound romance. And honestly, they make way more sense together. Dylan is grounded. She used to be a school teacher. She's normal. RJ needs normal. He doesn't need the high-maintenance drama of Elektra. The fact that they are at the bikini bar is just so nostalgic. It reminds me of the old days of the show where all the young characters would just hang out, drink smoothies, and complain about their wealthy parents. RJ really needs a friend right now. He was so arrogant a few weeks ago, acting like he had this massive edge, getting into physical fights with Will at the office. He really thought he was the alpha male. But Elektra humbled him. She chose the Spencer boy. That has to sting RJ's Forrester pride. So sitting there with Dylan, who is also nursing a bruised ego, is exactly what he needs. Dylan is so sweet. I just hope RJ doesn't use her as a rebound and then toss her aside if Elektra changes her mind again. Because you know Elektra will probably get bored of Will in a month. So they are having breakfast, getting close, sharing their mutual heartbreak, and of course, Ridge gets wind of it. Ridge suspects that RJ might have a new woman in his life. Ridge, please, mind your own business. Ridge is currently caught in the middle of Brooke trying to usurp his own daughter's job. But sure, let's focus on who RJ is eating pancakes with at the bikini bar. Typical Ridge. He always focuses on the wrong things. But it does make me wonder if Ridge will try to interfere, or if he'll actually be supportive for once. Probably interfere. That's what Forresters do. Anyway, that is the shape of things for Thursday. A lot of moving parts. Hope is playing a very dangerous game with this Logan Fashion House secret. She thinks she can control the narrative, but she can't. Brooke is going to find out. Steffy is going to find out. And when they do, the fallout is going to be nuclear. I just hope Deke doesn't get crushed in the crossfire, because he's just trying to do his job. And as for RJ and Dylan, I am officially shipping them. Let's get a new couple going. No more Will and Elektra drama. Let them be boring off screen. Give us RJ and Dylan. So yeah, make sure you tune in, because this week is setting up some massive summer storylines. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you Team Hope or Team Brooke in this mess? See you guys next time.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.